4 days a week, 5 days a week, 6 days a week. You've seen those programs, you've probably tried one. And honestly, even after 30 years of training, those non-stop workout schedules still make me stop and think twice. Not because I'm lazy, but because I know what the science actually says, and it completely changes the question. The real question isn't how many days you should train, it's what is the minimum amount of exercise that actually keeps you lean? And the answer is going to make most gym programs look very, very inefficient. Fitness culture celebrates intensity. More sessions, more sweat, more dedication, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. If you love training hard, go for it. But here's the thing most people miss. There's a difference between training to improve and training simply to stay in shape. Your body only needs enough stimulus to maintain muscle, support cardiovascular function, and keep your metabolism stable. Anything beyond that drives further progress, which is great if that's your goal. But it's not a requirement just to stay lean. Most people are chasing improvement level effort when all they actually want is maintenance. And those two things need very different amounts of work. In exercise science, there's a principle called the minimum effective dose. It means the smallest amount of stimulus your body needs to maintain an adaptation it already has. Once you've built muscle and fitness, maintaining it takes dramatically less work than building it did. Research consistently shows muscle mass can be maintained with roughly 1/3 of the training volume used to build it. Strength declines slowly, even when frequency drops, as long as intensity stays moderate. And metabolic health responds more to consistency over time than to workout duration on any given day. Your body is efficient. It preserves what it believes you still need. Maintenance is always cheaper than progress. For cardiovascular health, major health organizations consistently point to around 150 minutes of moderate activity per week. That sounds like a lot, until you do the math. That's 20 to 25 minutes per day. And this includes walking, cycling, even just staying active throughout the day. Not only formal workouts. For resistance training, the pattern is similar. 2 short, full-body sessions per week are enough to maintain muscle for most adults. Not 6 days, not daily punishment, just enough signal to tell your body this muscle is still needed. Here's something nobody talks about. When you start training hard, really hard, something interesting happens in your head. You feel like you've earned it. You worked out, you suffered, you deserve a break. So you sit more. You order that extra meal. You tell yourself you've done enough for the day. It's not your body betraying you, it's your own psychology. That feeling of, I've done so much today, quietly gives you permission to relax more, eat more, and move less for the rest of the day. And those small decisions across 23 hours can easily cancel out what you burned in that one intense session. This is why some people train 5 or 6 days a week and still don't see the results they expect. The workout is fine, but the mental reward system around it is quietly undoing the work. More effort doesn't automatically mean better outcomes, especially when your mind is keeping score. Staying lean isn't about maximizing workouts. It's about maintaining 3 signals. First, muscle stimulus, brief resistance training that tells your body to keep muscle tissue. Second, daily movement, walking, standing, and non-exercise activity that keeps energy turnover consistent. Third, recovery stability, quality sleep, and manageable stress so your metabolism stays predictable. When these 3 stay consistent, body composition stabilizes with surprisingly little formal exercise. Exercise becomes maintenance, not punishment. For most people aiming to stay lean and healthy, 2 resistance training sessions per week, daily movement of roughly 7,000 to 9,000 steps, and short bouts of moderate cardio spread across the week. That's it. Not optimal for peak athletic performance, but completely sufficient for maintaining health, muscle, and a lean physique long term. The goal is not maximum output. The goal is minimum effective consistency. The biggest change is mental, not physical. Fitness works better when it stops feeling like a temporary challenge you have to survive, and starts functioning like background maintenance. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't obsess over it, you don't skip it, you just do it. When required effort feels genuinely achievable, adherence increases, and adherence beats intensity every single time. The people who stay lean long-term are rarely doing extreme programs. They are doing small things, consistently, for years. So if you've been holding back because the commitment feels overwhelming, the science says you don't need what you think you need. You don't need more exercise. You need the right amount, done consistently. If this changed how you think about training, drop a like and subscribe, because next video we're breaking down another fitness rule that science quietly signals another viewpoint. See you there.